NHS England is being asked to investigate a second mental health hospital in Middlesbrough after the town's MP received new reports of patient deaths.
An independent inquiry is already underway following deaths at West Lane Hospital. Now, Andy MacDonald is calling for the investigation to include Roseburry Park Hospital as well. Our correspondent Chris Jepson joins us. Chris, what do we know so far?
Well, Andy MacDonald told us last week that he was in discussions with NHS England about this independent inquiry into the West Lane Hospital in Middlesbrough. Now, that inquiry was launched last year into the failings of that hospital following the deaths of two teenage patients there. Now, the inpatient wards at West Lane Hospital were closed in September following the deaths of 17-year-old Nadia Sharif, who died in August, and Christy Harnett, who was also 17 and died in June last year. Today, he says there's new allegations suggesting two adults also lost their lives last year at the town's Roseburry Park mental health hospital. He says very serious concerns have been raised about how that adult service has been and continues to be run, and he claims that there's striking similarities between the criticisms of the practices at both hospitals.
I was contacted by a whistleblower, and I met with that whistleblower and spent some considerable time with them, making sure to the best that I could to ensure that the information I was getting was accurate and based in fact. The whistleblower is somebody who was employed at the Roseburry Park Hospital.
So, Chris, what's the response been from the NHS Trust and from the authorities?
Well, we made contact with the T.E.W.V and the Wear Valleys NHS Foundation Trust. They're in charge of both of the hospitals, and they released this statement earlier which said it wouldn't be appropriate for us to comment on the details of individual incidents. It's incredibly sad when someone under our care dies, and we always carry out a full investigation when this happens. Now, we've also been in contact with NHS England to ask them what they think about these new allegations, and they released a statement saying, "We have been in regular contact with Mr MacDonald regarding services provided by the Trust and the current independent investigation, which is still in its early stages. We are aware of the additional concerns he has raised and that they will form part of future discussions."
OK, Chris Jepson, thank you.